Today we're doing something a little different from our usual content of criminals striking it rich. Today we got the celebrities who were rich and famous but ended up losing all of their money. Some of them bounced back, while others are still struggling or died broke. Number 1 on the list is the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was reportedly at least $400 million in debt when he died unexpectedly in 2009. The king of pop was also close to foreclosure on his famous Neverland home. Large amounts of spending required Jackson to take out loans, many of which he never paid back. Jackson's money problems got worse once he was involved in numerous expensive lawsuits and interest on his debt increased. At the time of his death, a forensic accountant estimated that Jackson owed $400 to $500 million. His estate has resolved the financial issues and Michael has been the top-earning dead celebrity since 2012. Number 2 on our list is actor Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was one of Hollywood's biggest stars, earning $40 million in 2009 alone, but also one of its biggest spenders. Cage purchased many homes, automobiles, and rare artifacts. However, in 2015, reports started to emerge about how he blew his $150 million fortune from 1996 to 2011. The IRS placed tax liens on multiple properties he owned and then had Cage hand over more than $6 million for failing to pay his 2007 tax bill. Cage's precarious financial situation led him to sell many of his personal belongings, including a treasured comic book. As of May 2017, Cage is worth a reported $25 million. One of his most recent roles was as Spider-Noir in 2018's Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. Number 3 is American rapper and dancer MC Hammer, known for hit songs such as You Can't Touch This, Too Legit to Quit, and A Pumps and a Bump. Despite his hit You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer filed for bankruptcy. MC Hammer had a legitimate hit with You Can't Touch This and the rapper soon had $30 million in the bank. Thanks to his success, Hammer bought a $1 million mansion that he made $30 million worth of adjustments to and staffed 200 people in his home. He also bought a horse stable where he kept 19 racehorses. Combined with his unrestrained spending and numerous lawsuits, Hammer declared bankruptcy in 1996 while he was reportedly $13 million in debt. In 2011, he went on The Oprah Winfrey Show to talk about spending most days in California's Silicon Valley and being loosely involved with about 8 technology companies. MC Hammer is currently touring as of 2021. Number 4 on the list is Stephen Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin filed for bankruptcy in 2009 while owing money on taxes and a couple of mortgages. Alec Baldwin's younger brother Stephen filed for bankruptcy in 2009 while owing money on taxes and a couple of mortgages. Troubles repeated as Baldwin's house was foreclosed in 2017 after 6 years of no mortgage payments. On another occasion, Baldwin was arrested and served 5 years probation for failing to pay taxes for 3 straight years. Heavyweight champion of the world boxer Mike Tyson is next on the list. Mike Tyson earned a reported $400 million over his career, but he was knocked down with a $23 million debt in 2003. The heavyweight champion declared bankruptcy, returned to jail, and went through rehab before he again reached financial stability. By 2003, he owed money to the IRS, British tax authorities, lawyers, a personal trainer, a financial manager, and a music producer, among others. Tyson had to pay $9 million in a divorce settlement and was also behind on child support. Today, Tyson has retired from fighting and appears to be solvent again. In 2018, Tyson started a marijuana company in California called the Ranch Companies. This year he revealed he wants to start a cannabis-themed resort. We have another champion boxer, coming in 6th place on the list today. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s nickname is Money for never losing a boxing match. Ironically, he owed money to the IRS. Deadspin reported that Money Mayweather has owed the IRS money for over a decade. The boxer's failure to pay taxes resulted in a $22.2 million debt to the IRS, even as he came out of retirement for a high-grossing fight. In 2018, there were reports that Mayweather could come out of retirement again to settle his debts. It's 2024 and there's been claims of Mayweather owing everybody, from jewelers to Uncle Sam. Floyd Money Mayweather, Jr., a 15-time world champion, spent $402 million on an Upper Manhattan apartment portfolio in mid-October, then about a month later embarked on a week-long trading spree. He invested in a $10 billion office portfolio with trophy assets in Chicago and New York, his largest deal to date, according to a source familiar with the investment. He unloaded his island home in Miami's Biscayne Bay for $22 million, then snapped up a hefty stake in the former Versace mansion, now a Miami Beach luxury hotel. He recently listed his Las Vegas mansion for $12.5 million. Number 7 is actress Kim Basinger. Actress Kim Basinger once purchased a 1,691-acre town and later had to file for bankruptcy. In 1989, Basinger paid $20 million for the town of Braselton, Georgia. She was expected to create a tourist attraction such as a theme park or movie studio, but she instead declared bankruptcy in 1993 and had to sell the property. The bankruptcy was a huge news story at the time. Basinger was sued by Boxing Helena producer Kyle Mazzacone for backing out of an oral contract to star in the film. The Los Angeles Superior Court ordered her to pay damages and lawyer fees. Basinger eventually settled with Mainline Pictures in 1995, avoiding the initial $8.1 million judgment. She has continued to act in movies like 2002's 8 Mile with Eminem, 2010's Charlie St. Cloud with Zac Efron, and 2017's 50 Shades Darker. Number 8, we have American singer and actor Wayne Newton. Financial issues have continued to plague Wayne Newton for the last 30 years. Wayne Newton had a few hits in the 60s, but he made it big as a Las Vegas lounge singer and was even the highest-earning performer in 1983. But by 1992, Newton was bankrupt and $20 million in debt. Even though he made his way out of debt, Newton's money problems didn't stop there. The IRS sued him in 2005 for failing to pay $1.8 million on the sale of a house. Newton's property, the 40-acre Case de Shenandoah estate, was seized in 2010 for reportedly failing to pay off a $3.35 million loan, though eventually it was agreed that the property could be turned into a public attraction. Most recently, Newton's Casa de Shenandoah, which had been used for public tours and events, was closed for renovations in 2018, with no current plans to reopen. Number 9 is American singer, songwriter, actress and television personality Toni Braxton. She has sold over 70 million records worldwide and is one of the best-selling female artists in history. Toni Braxton filed for bankruptcy twice. The Unbreak My Heart singer opened up about her financial troubles in a 2012 interview with ABC's 2020. She said that in 1998, she had to file for bankruptcy due to her recording contract paying her poorly. She said she received less than $2,000 in royalties, as well as costly spending habits. Then in 2008, she had to cancel a Las Vegas review due to ongoing health issues, which forced her to again file for bankruptcy. Braxton has since starred on her own reality TV show, WeTV's Braxton Family Values, and on other made-for-TV movies. She also announced a 2019 As Long as I Lived tour in support of her latest album Sex and Cigarettes. Number 10 we have the rapper/actor 50 Cent, who is barely broke and always working. The power star was reportedly $32.5 million in debt back in 2015. He broke out as a rapper in the late 90s, but he makes most of his money from a diverse business empire. In 2015, 50 Cent was reportedly $32.5 million in debt, while caught up in lawsuits and unpaid child support payments. The next year, he declared bankruptcy. More recently, 2018 reports said 50 Cent was a millionaire because of the 700 bitcoins he was reportedly paid on his 2014 album. 50 Cent later filed court documents that said the reports weren't true and the rapper had never owned any bitcoins. Number 11 is American author, radio host, and TV host Larry King. Larry King was one of America's most recognizable faces in media, but the TV host had to file for bankruptcy back in 1978 after legal and financial troubles. King began his career in broadcast in the 1950s and 60s as a radio announcer in Miami, Florida. But in 1971, he was charged with grand larceny and accused of stealing $5,000 from his then business partner. Although the charges were dropped, that situation took a toll on his career at the time. King fell deep into debt and was forced to declare bankruptcy in 1978. That same year, though, King was offered a national radio talk show in Washington, D.C., which later became his career-defining Larry King Live on CNN. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.